African woman marrying a white man. And it is not the fact that they are marrying white men that is even annoying and perturbing. If you have decided to marry a white man, marry a presentable white man. Why are you marrying nonsense? Why are you people marrying these men? Why? Why would you marry a poor colonizer? Why would you marry a poor colonizer?
Let me correct her about one thing. Not every black or African woman wants to marry or date a white man.
You can say what you want to say without colonizer this, colonizer that, especially on the internet. I'm like, does this girl actually have anybody that speaks to her, like advise her? She can be funny actually sometimes, but on this note, she wasn't funny at all.
The colonizers' wives have started stitching my video. First of all, did I mention any name? I did not mention any name. You're marrying an old man that looks like he was part of the people that carried out slave trade. That is how old the man looks like.
There's nothing bad in getting married to an American or a white person in it. But they used to get married to one poor, tattered white or one white that has gone to prison, like ex-convict, or they should get married to this Oyibo that has gone to mental health before. Like, if you don't watch this girl video, just go to her page and watch. She said exactly what was in my mind.
So guys, let me tell you guys one thing I have actually failed to understand. Why is every African woman marrying a white man? And it is not the fact that they are marrying white men that is even annoying and perturbing. That is not it. If you have decided to marry a white man, marry a presentable white man. Marry a white man with money. Marry a white man we can look at and say, okay. Why are you marrying nonsense? Why are you marrying a madman from the USA that used to be in the mental hospital? Then he escaped from the mental hospital and came to Africa, booked his first flight to Africa. That is that you have decided to settle with. As per why? Why? Is it because we want half-caste kids? What are you looking for? Like, guys, I don't understand it. I have failed to understand it. Do I sound like I'm ranting? Yes, I am. Because it doesn't make any type of sense at all. I just saw this girl from Nigeria on TikTok. She just got married to this man. The man has never even smiled in any of her videos. Then, allegedly, this man is a rapist abroad, wherever he's coming from. He has married before in Kenya and the wife divorced him. Why are you people marrying these men? Why? Why would you marry a poor colonizer? Why would you marry a poor colonizer? As per what are you going through in life? What are you going through in life that you'd be marrying a poor white man? Why are you even talking to poor white men? Eh? Somebody was mad in the USA. Somebody was mentally unstable. He was just released from prison. He got his $300 or $200. You know, flights from there to here for them are very cheap. He got his $200, $300, came to Africa with $1,000 like this. Came to settle in Africa. And now you're just seated on this man's chest very happy. Why would you put your ancestors in that situation? Why would you put your ancestors in that situation? Now your ancestors are just rolling in the grave because you have decided to marry poor white man. Why? Why, my sister? Explain. Why are you with a poor white man? Why are all of you? Oh my God, guys, I'm frustrated on you people's behalf. Like, I don't know. I'm too frustrated on you people's behalf. Like, what do you mean? You're marrying a poor... Oh God, wow. Wow, has it reached to this? Are we that desperate to marry white people? Why? Why? As per why?
First of all, before I say what I have to say, let me correct her about one thing. Not every black or African woman wants to marry or date a white man. Like she said, why does every black or African woman wants to date a white man? And also, she calling out every black girl or African woman dating or marrying a white man. That's really, really rude to interracial couples. To be honest, that's really, really rude. And I'm sorry to disappoint you guys. I'm not in that category she mentioned. So you all should stop tagging me. If she doesn't really like interracial couples, she should keep her opinion to herself, because no matter how she talks on social media, that can make us black women leave people we are with and people we are happy with, people who treat us right, no matter how they look, no matter how financially they are. So a black woman being with a white man who's not good looking or has a lot of money, she's happy, my dear. She's really, really happy, and she's getting princess treatment. A lot of people who are in a relationship where there is a lot of money, he's good looking, and they treat them really bad, but they can't leave. Some just stay there for the money. So please, you all should stop coming for me in my relationship. Everyone is different, and everyone has the reason why they are in every relationship they are.
You can say what you want to say without colonizer this, colonizer that, especially on the internet. I'm like, does this girl actually have anybody that speaks to her, like advise her? She can be funny actually sometimes, but on this note, she wasn't funny at all. It was just screaming raz, uncouth. How can you come and be shouting colonizer this? And you probably want to work with brands that is owned by colonizers. Well, honestly, if a colonizer were to stand in front of you now, you will not be able to look at them because these people are long gone. How about people start blaming you for the role that your forefathers played in slavery? Would you like that? Because if we're going to talk about colonizer, colonizing, colonization, whatever, the people that colonized us did not do it on their own. They got help from some of us. They say if you point one finger to someone, the four other fingers are pointing back to you. You probably have white friends. Are you trying to say your white friends are colonizers? And then in the end of her video, she said, even if you want to marry a colonizer, marry a wealthy colonizer, a colonizer with money. What you see as wealth will not be wealth to another person. Let's say you end up marrying a white guy that you think has got loads of money, but that white guy that you think has got loads of money might not have money for other people, might be broke to other people. Or, oh, my husband has money more than your husband, or I have money more than you, more than that. I don't think it makes any sense, because wealth is money, rich, whatever, it is relative. Wealth to one person might just be a man that can buy her a nice car or take her travel, things like that. And wealth or rich, another girl might be someone that can buy her a private jet. Wealth to one other girl might be someone that can buy her designer bag, Birkin. And to another person, it might be someone that can buy her a mansion in maybe New York or in London. You get me? Yes, I'm of the opinion that if you want to get married to a man that can comfortably take care of you. Because honestly, a lot of girls that will marry wealthy men, they might not be a provider. They might not take care of you the way you want. They might just be there to maybe spend the money on you, maybe buy you drinks, buy you this, buy you that, but will never invest in your growth. That honestly will not do anything for you. So imagine you want to marry a white man in the future, and you marry a white man that he has loads of money but never invest in your growth. You're still the same person as you were when you first met him. The man's money is not doing anything for you. It's not uplifting you. It's not moving you to another level and all that. Like you rightfully said in your other video, it is your opinion. Your father does not own the internet. Your mother does not own. So yeah, I do agree with that thing you said. The internet, people have opinion. Everybody can leave their opinion on the internet. You get me? My husband will always say opinions are like back. Everybody has it. But when you're leaving your opinion, just know that the internet never forgets. You're right to leave your opinion, and so also is the other girl that made the video. She's also right to make a video leaving her own opinion about this. It's the internet. Anybody can do whatever they want to do. And I do believe that the reason Emo jumped on this video is because something that is going viral at the time, so she also wanted to go viral, even though she's used to going viral. But yeah, I get it. In the whole thing of going viral, let's be mindful of what we say on the internet. But like you said, you didn't mention anybody's name, so I don't feel attacked, and I guess a lot of people shouldn't feel attacked by your message. If you're going to say, oh, these people are colonizers, you wear fashion brands that you, in your own word, if you see every white man as a colonizer, you shouldn't be wearing those clothes you're wearing. You shouldn't work with brands that you work. If we're going to say, oh, every white man on this earth is a colonizer, then maybe we shouldn't be doing a lot of things that we're doing. We shouldn't be wearing a lot of clothes that we're wearing. And I'm sure you want to work with some of these reputable brands that you claim are colonizers. You're opening to marry a colonizer. So why you come online to bash people that choose to marry whatever colonizer that they want to get married to? Imagine you meet a white guy that loves you so much, and maybe you end up liking the person a lot, or let's say loving the person, and he sees a video like this of you on the internet calling him a colonizer, because that's what you're calling every white guy a colonizer. He'd be like, if you think I am a colonizer, why do you want to be with me? The people in your comments that's rooting for you, most of those people have white friends. If I'm a white girl and I see a friend of mine in that comment hyping you, that's the end of that friendship, because you obviously see me as a colonizer. It just didn't make sense. If you wanted to leave an opinion like that, I think there would have been a better way to put it. It's like, chose a better word, something like that. Anyway, this is my opinion that nobody asked for. Thanks for watching. Bye.
The colonizers' wives have started stitching my video. First of all, did I mention any name? I did not mention any name. You decided to become Cinderella, young girl. You became Cinderella and the shoe fit. Wear the shoe and go. You cannot be telling me stop telling your opinion. So, am I telling my opinion on your page? Am I on your page? I'm on my page with my followers that I built for myself. Oh, God. Stop telling us what to do. So, if you're married to one of those colonizers that are poor, that are about to die, catch the sub and go. You will not be coming here tell me, first of all, don't say your opinion. Did I tag you? Do I know you before? Do I know who you are? I don't know you. I've never seen you a day in my life. I've never seen your hard wig in my life before. This is the first time I'm seeing you. And then you're going to tell me, girl, don't tell me what to do, okay? You're not my parent. Wait until you and your colonizer give birth to children. You will tell your children what to do. You cannot come on the internet and tell us, don't give your opinion. Is it your father that created TikTok? Is this TikTok for your mother? Is this TikTok for your colonizer? Oh, God. Don't tell your opinion. Who tagged you? Do I know you before? Where do I know you from? Where do I know you from? Continue living your hard wig soft life. If that is working for you, well and good. I did not tag anyone. You decided to wear a shoe that fit you. Calm down. Let the shoe fit. Wear it. Don't come to tell me that you cannot be giving your opinion. Why are you giving your opinion? Who asked your opinion before? Who asked for this opinion? You decided to stitch my video. Who asked for this opinion before? Who asked you for this opinion? Motherfucker, swine. Don't come on the internet and tell us not to be giving our opinions. This internet does not belong to your colonizer. This internet does not belong to your family or your village people, okay? Okay? And we are not your relatives. You cannot tell us what to do. Wait until you and your husband give birth to children. That is when you can tell your husband's children what to do, not us. Every time I speak on this app, there is always a Cinderella that the shoe fits. Like, I'll just be speaking my mind. I won't even be speaking to you people. But there is always a Cinderella somewhere who the shoe fits. Anyway, today what I want to talk about is, guys, like, it is actually okay to marry old men. It is okay, like, it's okay. It's okay that you people are marrying old men. But why does it look like some of you are digging these old men out of the graves? Why does it look like some of you are digging these old men out of the grave? Like, I don't get it. I don't get it. You're marrying an old man that looks like he was part of the people that carried out slave trade. That is how old the man looks like. The man looks like he has been here for several generations. The man looked like he was part of the people that captured your greatest grand. Why are you dating a man that looks like he's a skeleton, a walking skeleton? Like, guys, we are not even judging you people for dating old men. We are not. But why are you dating an ancestor? Like, why are you dating somebody that, like, I've just failed to get it. I failed to get it. Like, why are you digging up these old men from their graves just to date them? Like, why? Why? We are not refusing, guys. Like, don't get me wrong. Like, dating an older man is okay. Like, it's okay. But digging them up from the graves to date them is crazy work. Digging them up from the grave to date them is crazy work. Any Cinderella that the shoe fits, wear it properly, okay? If you are Cinderella, or if they tag you to this video and the shoe fits, wear it. I don't want to see you on TikTok saying, oh, Imo, this, I'm not your mate. I'm not your mate. This TikTok does not belong to your father. I have given you a forewarning before you come here and say, hey, Imo. Please, if the shoe fits, wear it very well. Stop digging these old men from their graves. Let them rest in peace. Let them rest in peace. Stop digging them up from their graves. A white man with money. Marry.
I don't want to laugh because it's funny, but on the flip side, it's not really funny. I'll say this. Handsome men, ugly men, rich men, poor men, all of them are capable of giving you pepe. Okay? So people choose the pepe they can manage. Choose what you can manage. Imagine you living your life with that your ugly looking man according to standards of beauty, because clearly they have standards. You are posting videos with your man and somebody somewhere is stressed because of how your man looks. Do you hear how crazy that is? Anyway, guys, this kind of mindset normally comes from African women who have never traveled outside of Africa and lived in predominantly white societies. Because if you have, you'll understand that a majority of white people are poor. A majority of them are poor. A majority of them, to African standards, they are comfortable. They have a house, they have electricity, they have water, they have school fees for their children, they have probably, the government takes care of some other social aspects here and there. So they are comfortable to African standards. But a majority of white people are poor. Okay? So a majority of people are just dating regular folks. And also proximity. White men in Africa are very few. If you go to their country, they are everywhere. But I will leave this at this. For those who go for men because of their physical attraction and their physical features, tell us in the comments how that goes, because we both know they have no simani, and then 2, they're just good to look at, and that's it. But again, Imo, instead of you stressing about how other people's partners look like and their financial status, can you at least show us yours, that is African, rich and handsome? Show us. Give us some notes, because you are judging us and you don't understand. Show us your man so that we take notes and say, oh la la, okay. You cannot just be hating from outside the club. No. Show us yours. Give us tea on how to capture a handsome black man. Because 99.9% of African women will want to settle with African men. But because of Pepe they have received, and maybe they moved away from the country, they have to explore other options. And I've always been the type to preach, explore your options before you settle, because you don't know, maybe your husband is in Vietnam. Maybe your husband is the one now in China producing designer bags. Judges not. As long as you're happy, African women, go where you're loved. Even if your husband is I got to go.
Imo always ranting, or Imo or usual or something like that, came out to say exactly what's in my mind about these international white men, that all African ladies are getting married to them. And not only the fact that they are even getting married to these people or anything. There's nothing bad in getting married to an American or a white person in it. But they used to get married to one poor, tattered white, or one white that has gone to prison, like ex-convict, or they should get married to this Oyibo that has gone to mental health before. Like, if you don't watch this girl video, just go to her page and watch. She said exactly what was in my mind. She did not attack anybody. She just said what she said, and what she said makes sense. Not until this lady, I don't know, maybe he affected her in any way, now came out. Is it Red Rose that is her name? Now came out and was saying, why would the girl say such a thing? Is there anything bad in getting married to a white? There's nothing bad in getting married to a white. What is bad is you guys getting married to the ones that are old, that are tattered, that they know that they don't have any hope in their country. They will not come to Africa and come and be picking you guys, and you guys will be falling for them. See that one now that marry ex-convict, at least to some extent. Why is still early? Why is still like very early now? They told her she's still there flaunting the man. Ask about Kora Obidi. Koraobidi married at least a guy that doesn't have any history of prison, doesn't have any history of cell, a young white guy. What end up that marriage? Not to talk of you that are getting married to a ex-convict. Please, what will be the end of that marriage? Or what, getting married to an old person, you don't even know what they've done in their past or anything. So this lady now came out, was attacking Imo, saying that why would Imo say such a thing, blah blah blah. And I was like, for her to come out and attack Imo, probably she's dating a white too, or she's married to a white. Not until I went through her page and I saw this guy. Please, can you compare this your own? Is he your boyfriend or your husband? Can you compare him with other ones that they are all those white girls are African girls are getting married to? Now let me see as example. See this one. See this video. See another video. What kind of men are these ones getting married to? Later now, if anything happens to them now, they'll say justice for this person. Nobody will come out to say justice for you. And nobody is saying you should not get married to anybody else. Nobody is saying that. But use your head while getting married. Stop getting married to all these poor people that they know they don't have any hope in their country. They will now come and be marrying African girls here. Get married to ones that are like, see this lady's own now. See her man. Good looking, everything. Young. Not you go and marry one person that is your grandpa. Later, you guys should start pointing finger at Regina Daniels, right? Please, what's the difference between Regina Daniels and all these girls? Regina Daniels' own going is even still rich, still spoiling her. All this one now, their man are not rich because they still look tattered. So you are attacking her, and she's talking for African girls, and she brought out her phone, and the social media is big for everybody to share their own opinion. So you won't tell her what to do with her phone or what not to do with her phone. Now they say justice for this person, justice for this person. Nobody will come out and say justice for you at the end of the day. If you want to get married to all these whites, check them very well. Make sure it's worth it. You go and get married. See this person, see this girl now. This one look like our ancestors, someone that have died and woken up back like a walking dead. Why?